Hey folks, welcome back to the Brehon Academy. In this video, I'd like to share with you the last chapter of the story of the Irish race. Now, the story of an Irish race is a book that was written in 1921 by a man named Seamus MacManus. He was a dramatist, a writer, and very instrumental in the nationalist writings that kind of fueled the sentiment around the time of the 1916 Rising and leading up to that, and also afterwards. So the story of the Irish race is quite an all-encompassing book. It's really ambitious. It tries to give a very kind of broad overview of the whole history of Ireland from the earliest times up to the time it was written. So it covers from basically the invasions of the first people in Ireland up to the 1916 Rising, or up to like the current time as when it was written. So here's the book, The Story of the Irish Race, A Popular History of Ireland by Seamus MacManus. And if you want, you can download this for free in the Brehon Academy Resource Library. Just go over to the site, set up an account, access the library, and you'll get access to like hundreds of books. And this is one of them. You can get it online for free as well. So feel free to just pop it into a search engine to find this book. Highly recommended. I love the way Seamus MacManus writes. Because Irish history is so ancient and so old, it emerges from the mists of time. And in that sense, when you go so far back, all we are left with to work with is mythological stories and fables. And so Seamus MacManus tries to consider these as almost true histories. But what I want to talk to you about is not particularly the book, but just the last chapter, which I found very interesting, how he decided to write this. And I find this interesting because Seamus MacManus, even in the 1920s, when he was writing this, was looking forward, was looking ahead to a brighter future for Ireland, the dawning. And he says, the final chapter of the story of the Irish race will not be written till, please God, many a long and glorious Irish day shall yet have come and gone. The final chapter of our partial story cannot be better written than in the words of Etna Carberry, who shortly before her death saw, with her spirit eyes, the radiant dawn dethroning era's dark night of sorrow, and in beautiful words pictured for us her vision in this poem called McCreeveen No. A sword of light had pierced the dark, our eyes have seen the star. O era, leave the ways of sleep now, days of promise are. The rusty spears upon your walls are steering to and fro. In dreams they front uplifted shields, then wake, McCreeveen No. The little waves creep whispering where sedges fold you in, and round you are the barrows of your buried kith and kin. Oh, famine wasted, fever burnt, they faded like the snow, or set their hearts to meet the steel for you, McCreeveen No. Their names are blessed, their queena sung. Our bitter tears are dried. We bury sorrow in their graves, patience we cast aside. Within the gloom we hear a voice that once was ours to know. 'Tis freedom, freedom calling loud, arise, McCreeveen No. Afar beyond that empty sea, on many a battle place, your sons have stretched brave hands to death before the foeman's face. Down the sad silence of your rest, their war notes faintly blow, and bear an echo of your name, of yours, McCreeveen No. Then wake, Arad, we yet shall win a gold crown for your head, strong wine to make a royal feast, the white wine and the red. And in your oaking nether the yellow mead shall flow. What day you rise in all men's eyes, a queen, McCreeveen No. The silver speech our fathers knew shall once again be heard. The fire lilt story, crooning song, sweeter than lilt of bird. Your quickened tree shall break in flower, its ruddy fruit shall glow, and the gentle people dance beneath its shade, McCreeveen No. There shall be peace and plenty, the kindly open door. Blessings on all who come and go, the prosperous and the poor. The misty glens and purple hills a fairer tint shall show, when your splendid sun shall ride the skies again. No. Now, I found that those words to be quite beautiful, but in case you're wondering what no actually means, well, it says it here at the bottom of the previous page. It's pronounced no, and it means my cluster of nuts. It's a brown-haired girl. And in this case, it poetically refers to Ireland, the country. It's a little bit like saying Shan Van Vucht. Shan Van Vucht means the poor old lady, and it's a poetic term that has been used to describe Ireland. So is no. And he says here, during our many dark ages, when it was treason for our singers to sing of Ireland, the old poets sang of and to their beloved under many such endearing and figurative titles. Imagine living in your own country during a time where you couldn't even sing a song about it. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you want to download Story of an Irish Race, you can do so over on brehonacademy.org. While you're there, feel free to check out the blog, check out the online courses, and we have an online store there as well. So if you'd like to get some like cool Ohm mugs or some like unique merchandise, Irish themed merchandise, then I invite you to check that out there. Until next time, slán go fóill.